Asantewa is a girl at heart. I think I get excited when people call me a woman because for the longest time I have seen myself as a girl. So it's a girl growing into the woman she's always dreamed to be. I had an installation this year with Sir Jasikwe, which was called Hey Woman. And the introduction to the installation was, if anybody had asked me 3 years ago that are you a feminist, I would have so vehemently denied it, because then my understanding of who a feminist was somebody who's loud and just, wants to occupy space for just occupying space sake. But now, I believe feminism is just being human, actually. Something that runs around my poems is womanhood, the struggles of being a woman. It's something that I'm passionate about, and it means that it's not restricted to, oh, I want my voice to be heard. It means it relates to the relationships we have with the people in our lives, with our bodies changing, our mental health. There's a saying that poetry is a political statement. My poetry, in a way, is supposed to be a voice for the things that are not easily said. So in every part of my poetry, like if I talk about the arts, it's about how artists do not get what they want or how they get it, etc. So there's always a rebellious element of writing in my poetry. The first piece of writing I did was actually a short story. I would write short stories in class 4 in a book and fill it up, and then my friends would bring their books so that I would fill it up as well. So I started writing short stories before, and then the next minute I knew I was writing poetry. It took me quite a while to get used to the stage, because I remember for a year, every time I get on stage, I had my hand in my hair because I was so shy. And I'm still surprised that I can go on stage and perform, because that's not the girl I used to be. I was so shy. The point where I realized that I can take this, I can perform this as an artwork, I can take it to the world, is when I realized that there are so many other people who relate to my work, that my work makes sense to them, that they can actually listen to this and say, okay, somebody understands how I feel, I can go on. Yobbins, first of all, Yobbins is a pidgin word which means to run. I hope woe a woman, or to woe anybody. Yobbins is a greeting card idea that I have been nurturing in my head for 2 years. And I always tell people my competitor is Hallmark. Now, Hallmark makes cards which are all over the world. I'm pretty sure they're everywhere in the world. But Hallmark cannot tell you how much I love you in Chi like I can, because this is my culture. So that was the inspiration for Yobbins. It's a design sophistication with a lot of fun. I'm always trying to put in fun aspects, to be quirky and to be contemporary, but that also uses the culture of the people, the language of the people, what is happening, our current affairs of the people. For instance, we have a card in that makes us pidgin and Chi, so it says "Me feel you fucking." One of the things we want to do is to nurture a reading habit. So we one other project was that we raised funds to buy 300 books for the kids. So we want to be able to get access to books, or access to resources that will get us books, to build libraries for each of the schools or the communities in which we work with, so that we can nurture a reading environment, because it's a very good foundation. Once they have it, it makes things a lot easier. So the future is to be able to get into as many communities as possible, to get as many volunteers as possible, and to increase their libraries, or to increase their access to books. I think the key to building anything from it is to be consistent. So it's always advisable to be teaching and learning people in the people in and around you. The last thing that I would say is networking. It's a very important tool, and wherever you go, try to make contacts. You never know who you may need help from, or who will need help from you, and how you benefit from each other. So it's very important to network. Yeah, and I love chocolate. It doesn't tickle me, but it makes me very happy. So that too. I love chocolate. So yeah, I'm easily swayed by chocolate. They need me to be broken before they listen. They need me to give a token before they call me Christian. They need me to rhyme before I can be a poet. They need me to be in sublime before I can make the budget. They need me to spit metaphors before I can be a rapper. They need me to be on all fours before they can come. They need me to be at ease before they can call me dapper. They need me to have a penis before I can come. They need me to be animated before I can be a good performer. When in their diction, they never even heard of the word proforma. They need me to be underground, to be a struggling artist. When a star is only in the limelight because his fart was the loudest. They said I wasn't the greatest because I couldn't tailor the masses' needs. I wasn't no writer bespoke. I was too burdened with a level of awareness to enjoy what the growing masses were ushering into the mainstream as dope. Calling themselves feminists, just for the hell of it. Pointing the scepter in the wrong direction and claiming to be Cleopatra reincarnate. What good is a free condom if it's broken? The government swears they'll make an El Shabazz out of you, but oh first, let the market be heavily penetrated with goods made in China by men called Lao Chu. And so if anyone passes through this side of the earth and asks which manner of people we are, tell them we are a lost generation, bidden time till with the devil we are at par. Hi, I am Asantewa Diaka, and I am a game changer. I always forget to smile.